Hi, it's Annie Thoe, and welcome to Sensing Vitality. As you may know, I combine nature awareness with the Feldenkrais method. That is bringing your attention to the vitality in nature and the wisdom in nature, and then applying it to the Feldenkrais principles that work with sensing your body, sensing your skeleton, and connecting with the ground. So we're going to start today with working with the Bumblebee, and I have a whole series working with the Bumblebee, and this is a short lesson to help really wake up in the morning to, if you have a stiff back, if you've gotten depressed, if you need more vitality. This is a very vitalizing lesson, and this is, if you imagine, let's rub your hands here to get ready. If you imagine that you are a bee, a bumblebee, inside a flower, and you are buzzing to collect this pollen. Now, pollen is full of protein, full of nutrients. It's very nutritious to the bee. It's actually nutritious for us too. Rub your hands and let's stroke your head. And we're going to sensitize your body with your hands. We activate them by rubbing them. And then you're going to stroke your head, stroke your face, breathe in. And this brings your mind and attention into the body, this practice that I do often before my lessons. This is a little warm up, but it's also part of the lesson. So you're just going to stroke your body to wake it up a little bit slowly. Yeah. And that's all we're going to do for that. And you're going to head to the floor. And ideally, if you can lie on the floor, awesome. If you can't, you can do this on your bed, but it's better to have a firm surface. So just to give you those options. And if you have a couch, you can do this in front of your couch, or you can use a chair like I'm sitting on. And we're going to be working with our legs on the couch or your legs on the chair, either one. It's a wonderful position for helping the circulation go to your organs. And then we're going to be doing some special work with your voice. So let's head down to the floor. All right, so if you need this, you can have like a folded blanket or towel under your head. And today I'm going to use it just so I encourage other people that need it to use it. And you can have it even higher if you've got an issue with your neck where your head cocks back if you lie on the floor. Be comfortable with that. So I'm going to put it at the height for me, but a lot of times I don't need it, but I'm just using it today. And then bring yourself so that your legs are either on a chair or on the couch. And I love this position. I have a lot of lessons in my low back playlist and a lot on my Patreon site working in this position. It's a wonderful position if you have back pain, if you have knee pain, hip pain, awesome position. All right. Now, we're going to be working with the idea of the bumblebee. And the bumblebee does this really cool thing called buzz pollination, where it moves its wings really fast, the muscles, to a high-pitched vibration that opens the flower to drop the pollen. Yeah. But we're going to do something different. So let's rub your hands. That's inspired by the bumblebee. Activate them. Stroke your head again. Breathe in and stroke down your belly and down your legs. Just to, again, connect. And it's very different lying on the floor. You have so much surface contact, and maybe you feel the bones of your butt, the back of your head. You might feel the skeleton, the parts of the bones touching. This is the Feldenkrais method, which is so wonderful to sense these things for movement. Okay, so now what you're going to do is take your left hand and cover your left ear. Take your left hand over your left ear, and then take your right hand on the right knee and just begin. We're going to make the sound aum. It's om, but I'm breaking it up, starting with the ah, And we're going to vibrate by holding the palm against the ear. You'll feel a vibration. Just try the sound Aum first. Breathing in and Aum. Until you have to breathe again. All right, and this is from the Pranayama practice in Eastern, it's not just India, but mostly India has developed this practice. And so I'm adapting it right now. And I want to just make sure I acknowledge this incredible lineage of healing that is so profound. So I also just say, don't overdo this because it is so profound. You may think, oh, I'm just making this sound and it's vibrating. It very much stimulates the nervous system and stimulates the entire body, the energetic system. So rub your hands again. We're going to do this sound again. Cover your left ear with the left palm, your elbows a little toward the ceiling, and then take your right hand on your right knee. Pull that foot close to you a little bit so that that right knee is closer to your chest, that the foot can rest on the chair or the couch. Now, breathe in and begin to say Aum, Aum. And feel the vibration. Perhaps you can feel it in your ear. If you relax your hand, you can feel the vibration through the ear, and maybe the bones in your head, maybe your rib cage, maybe all the way to your knee. Yeah. So we're going to do that again. But then when you finish with the Om, it turns into Ma. Okay. So it's going to go Om. And let's rest for a moment. So this is a very simple practice, but it becomes very advanced as your awareness grows. You're going to track with your attention where you feel the vibration from the inside of you spreading through the bones. Okay. Now the bumblebee, when it's inside the flower, it vibrates its body, and the sound itself, it's like an opera singer, as well as the vibration of the bumblebee's body, helps to open this stamen of the flower to drop the pollen. It's pretty amazing. All right, so let's try it with the right hand. Rub your hands first, get the palms nice and warm, and then cover your right ear with your right palm, and then take the left knee, slide it so that you're holding the knee with the left hand, and it's about the least amount of effort that I can come up with here to do this lesson. It's very relaxing. And if you've got low back pain, this is so healing for low back pain as well as lots of other things. All right, let's do again. Inhale. Close your eyes. Just pause for a moment, take a breath. Just relax for a moment. And then let's do another one. So inhale. Relax as you Take away your hand. Now, if you don't feel any vibration, it might be because the palm isn't pressed quite enough against the ear, okay? So you have to relax a little bit with your hands. If you need to, you could roll your head a little more so it's easy for that palm to press flat over the ear and you'll feel more vibration. But rest right now with your arms by your side. Close your eyes and just take a moment to sense the contact with the bones. Yeah. It's not anything, you know, extremely wild right now, but maybe you sense a little more contact with your shoulder blades or your back of your pelvis or the back of your head or maybe your arms. Just sense where you feel your bones. And let's rub your hands again. Warm. I like to think of them as being activated, that I get the blood in there, I get the heat, the nerves are waking up. And now take your left hand, the palm over your left ear, take your left knee and slide it forward and reach across now with the right hand on your left knee. Yeah, right hand on the left knee. All right, and now we're going to again do the Om. Om. And then begin to bring your left knee a little bit toward the elbow of the left arm. Om, and then back. Om. Let's try it again. Don't stretch, just see if you can relax when you do this. Om. And it's natural that you want to lift your head. There's just a magnetic feeling. So I want you to go ahead, turn your head a little bit to the left so it's easy. It's easy to use your hand to lift your head toward the knee. And that knee can be a little bit outside to the left. So it's as if you're rolling to your left side. Oh. Roll onto your left side, lean your head into your palm. Stay there and breathe in again. Oh, come down though with your head and move your foot back. Yeah. And rest for a moment. So we want to be as relaxed as possible. The reason to be relaxed is then the muscles are relaxed so that the bones vibrate more. Yeah. We want to feel through the skeleton as we make this Om sound so that that vibration, which is like pollination, can travel through you, and it helps stimulate the marrow inside your bones. It helps connect lots of things, the nervous system, your what we call proprioception, your sense of balance. All right, so let's roll your head a little bit to the right now. Let's rub your hands, and you're going to place the right palm on the right ear. Take and slide your right knee so it's near the edge, so you can take a hold of the knee with the left hand. And if that's difficult to do, you can raise, if I've got my head on this blanket, you could raise your blanket a little higher so it makes it closer to reach your hand. Yeah. Fold your blanket a few times or your towel. All right. So you're holding the top of the knee with the left hand, your right hand's on your ear. Let's breathe in. You can close your eyes if you want. Roll to the right a little bit. Lean your head into the palm. Let's do again. Inhale. Now bring the knee toward the elbow. And again, see if you can relax rather than stretch. Yeah. Now inhale one more time. And use your right hand to lift your head toward the elbow toward the knee. Om. And then come back. Right? And then let's rest. Okay, very gentle. Very gentle. Rest your arms. And now roll your head and notice, do your ears feel more open? So a lot of times we hold tension in our ears, and the ears are so important for sensing what's around us. And often there's so much news and difficult things that we take in from our ears that they can get, as the Native Americans have said to me, clogged with grief. Yeah. And this lesson is so gentle and helpful for unclogging your ears, allowing emotion and just whatever you want to call it to release out of your ears, you know, not just anger. A lot of times you see cartoons with smoke coming out of people's ears, but also sadness. Also just overstimulation from all the sounds of a city or of things on television, but just to let the ears empty right now and let your mind empty as you rest for a moment. And just feel the contact now with the earth and the enormous depth of the earth. Feel this big planet. It's a very big planet considering our little bodies. To feel the support of the ground. And to feel that there are things in your environment that pollinate you, that nourish you, and that we want to attune to these sweet things, to the colors, the vibrations, the people that will nourish us. So now slowly, let's bring your feet so that you can roll off and roll to your side. And we're going to slowly come to sitting. Take your time to sit. And then if you would like, you can slowly come up to standing. But take your time. This was very deep, short, but deep lesson. It's a wonderful way as a break in the day or a way to start your day to really connect with nourishment, to nourish your mind, body, and spirit here. All right. So as you come to stand, just take a moment and standing, place one hand on your heart and then place the other hand on an ear, the palm on the ear. And you can one more time say Om, Om. So we align our ears to our heart. Yeah, that's kind of a fun thing to do. Let's try it with the other hand and other ear. Take a breath in. Om. That's beautiful. And then walk around, see how you feel. And I love your comments. So if you can write how you feel after this and whether you like it. And of course, I appreciate you subscribing, and that supports my work. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.